doing the little butt wiggle.
I'm gonna go get my phone.
I'm gonna go get my my Chromebook. And my hiccups. cozy around here. Wait, were you in the closet, Missy?
I'm sure she was. Can we see you?
Yeah. Yes, sweetheart. Oh, goodness.
What are you doing, Coral?
I can actually fold this way.
What are you doing?
Hi.
What is it? What is it, baby? Yeah.
My cats love this.
Want that? Do you want to smell it? Go check it out.
I don't know why maybe it's because it's like crinkly.
It's an alien. What is it, Coral? Yeah.
Hi, Vera.
I'm trying to
Hi,
open it.
Karate Joe. Can you guys hear us? Just have one.
It should be.
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
Hi, Corey.
Hi, Joe. Hi, Vera. Hi, Sophia.
Hi, Jean.
Hi, Ashley. Hi, Jean.
See?
Hi, Ashley.
My cats do the exact same thing.
What is it? Are there feathers in it?
No, it's polyester. She's like hugging it.
Maybe
Well,
we
you
can
don't have to-
slide it closer to the cam. What are you doing?
I don't know if I could slide her over. Okay, fine.
Come back.
Come on.
Hi, Zoe. Yes, it has been a while. Hi, baby.
No, there was a bark right there. I missed that. It was underneath.
Hi, baby.
Just FYI, this is my vest. One of those puffy vests. And my cats love it, so I thought I'd put it down to see what these two do.
What are you doing?
Hey.
Don't stab me.
It's mine.
Just wanted to pull her a little back.
Oh,
Are you
it's too
so
far.
happy? Are you so happy?
And I just watched it, so it's not like my cats were on it.
She is drooling all over it. I think you're going to have to wash it again, Denise.
That's okay. I have
She never drools on anything.
I
That is
swear to God, there's
hysterical.
not a single cat was on it. I pulled it out of the wash, and this was.
Well, I guess I'm going to have to buy one of those. You guys can't see it, but there is a section that is just soaking wet right now. She just got drool all over it.
It's kind of hard to see her on it too because it's black.
Claire! Are you at work?
Hi, Claire. I'm mesmerized by this cat.
I'm going to try to videotape it.
dare pee on it.
Are you comfy? What are you doing, Nala? Of course, she stopped like
I know.
drawing and doing all the cute stuff, and then I start. This is my life. I try to catch these cute moments, and they're all. We're gonna stop now. Not feeling it anymore.
Oh, we're not sure what that is, Claire. Whatever it is healing.
They are 2 years old.
And they need a forever home. And you could have this at home, be so cute. You could get your own vest. I'll tell you what. You adopt the cats, I'll throw the vest in. And it's my favorite vest, too.
The sacrifices we make.
We'll even throw the tuna can in. And the cat tree.
Yeah.
Seriously. Vest, tuna can, cat tree, all of it. Adopt them. You agree to that, right?
Sure.
You're not videotaping.
Let me try again. It's like they know when I turn the video on.
Let me tug it and then maybe she'll do it again. Oh.
Hello. Are you adorable? This is what she normally does when she wants me to rub her belly. But that would be dangerous right now.
It's a trap. It's a trap.
You're adorable. Okay.
Okay, I didn't want to.
I know.
They're asking all these questions I didn't want to answer in your video. So, let's go back.
Oh, hi to Lizzie who's working. So Feral Kitty is doing well with the new tenant, except for he keeps peeing on his bed. So I'm taking Feral Kitty to the vet tomorrow because he looks like he's lost a little weight to me and he's been eating a lot. So I want to get him some tapeworm medicine, but I also want them to maybe check out and see if he's got something else that's causing him to pee, because he never did that. That's not one of his acting out things usually. And the appetite thing is kind of worrisome. So we'll see what the vet says tomorrow. But he is sleeping with him and he likes cuddling with him and all of that. Hi, Anne.
Hi, Ann. Yeah, the cat's got a new cat bed. It's full of fur now already.
Yes, Nala sheds.
But she's so sleek.
Yeah, they don't shed as much as Faye does, but they
You touch Faye, she goes.
Yeah. And then it's on me because I realized, like, I vacuumed the bathroom yesterday, believed it or not. And then this morning I got up and there was more fur everywhere, and I was like, what is going on? And then I realized part of it is that their fur gets on me, and then I come into the bathroom and use the restroom, and I drop their fur, and then their fur. I just bring fur everywhere I go.
Yeah, you told me not to wear black, and I wore black.
And you have fur on you.
I do.
Yeah,
Oh, I do.
I'm really hoping it's nothing big with Feral Kitty, but I need him to stop peeing on the guy's bed. He's got like a really expensive Tempur-Pedic bed, and it's sad because Feral Kitty loves sleeping on the bed, and we've had to lock him out during the day from the bedroom. And I'm afraid he might be doing it at night. So I'm trying to get him to kind of pay attention to make sure when any of this is happening. I want to know if it's in reaction to maybe a creature that's outside of the window, or if it's a bladder issue, or if it's an anxiety issue. Yeah, Nala wants to play. Feral Kitty is about 12 or 13, I think. I just hope he doesn't have some like horrible stomach something.
Okay. Someone farted, and it wasn't me.
Wasn't
and I know
me.
it wasn't you. So I have a feeling we're about to get
Bombed.
someone's gonna go in
Smacked
there.
across the face with the. Does somebody need to poop?
Because that
Coral's probably so excited.
that's
Or it might have been Nala because she got pretty excited on the vest.
where you. Well, should I let her have it? She's gonna take it.
If she really starts pulling, you can let her have it, but she just doesn't know what's good for her. She doesn't realize that it stops playtime. Oh, really, Claire? I don't know. How do cats get diabetes? Maybe. I switched his food. He only gets wet food. And I switched his food because they stopped making the Max Cat. But I don't think that would cause the peeing, but I don't know. So I'll ask them about diabetes. I'll have them run some blood work. Well, hey, why not? Let's spend a lot more money. It's like this never ending.
I don't think she's overfeeding him. Actually,
No.
he's lost weight.
No, he looks like he lost weight. And the thing is that with the new the new tenant,
His roommate.
I know that when Feral Kitty was yelling at him, he thought, well, maybe he was hungry. So he gave him some extra food, but that was only one day. And I said, no, don't give him, don't give him 5 cans. Just, do the 3 cans and he's fine. I think Feral Kitty was always the kind of kitty that he would leave food in his dish. So he's never been an overeater. But he's definitely, his appetite is like really gotten big.
I think the girls have lost weight too.
But Feral Kitty's never had a weight issue.
They look good now. They were a little chunky before.
Coral was.
No. Well, yeah, Nala never really.
Yeah.
She's not really food motivated.
I think Coral's kind of balanced herself out. I ordered the Amazon, what's the name of it? Yeah, Max Cat and Nutro are the same company, but the Nutro, I didn't see a slice cat food. I only saw the pate, or maybe I saw a slice, but it was super expensive. For Feral Kitty, I switched him to a new wet food called Tiger something that I got on Chewy. That's really cheap, but it has good ingredients. But it's got extra sauce, which I'm not sure if I'm crazy about that because I don't know if the sauce is that good for him. And for my cats, I tried the Amazon brand. I'll tell you exactly what they call it. And it's reasonably priced, and my cats really liked it. But again, it had a little bit more sauce than the Max Cat. Where did it go? Yeah, it's the Amazon brand WAG Wet Food. WAG. And I get the 3-ounce 24-pack, and it's $19.77.
I should bring you what our cats didn't.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't like the pouches. I split my cans up amongst the kitties. Like I split their cans in half in the morning. And with the pouches, it's harder to do because you can't see everything.
Well, the pouch and I hate those little containers, those plastic containers that Nutro went to.
Yeah, I don't like those.
I don't like their packaging because we have multiple cats and we need to. So what I do, we have 4 cats, and we finally ended up on the blue morsels, chicken morsels, and so we're going to be splitting one 5.5 5.5-ounce can with between 4 cats twice a day.
Maybe I'll try that. But it's in pieces or pate?
It's tinier.
Morsels.
It's morsels, but it's tinier. It's not the big chunks, it's smaller chunks.
Okay. That's kind of how the Tiger one is like. It's almost like little tiny slices.
No, these are chunks.
Okay.
Little tiny, I mean, they're like this big. They're small,
okay, that's
but they're
good.
chunks.
Yeah.
And so they're easier for them to eat. Because sometimes I look at Zazie and she's like trying to eat the bigger chunk of Max Cat.
Yeah.
So blue.
Hi, Susie.
Blue you can actually get all different places. You can actually buy that at Walmart.
Isn't it expensive though?
When you're splitting 1 can twice a day versus 4 cans, it
comes out cheaper.
It comes out cheaper.
And is it a flip top can? Mm-hmm. So you don't have to use a can opener.
Right.
Maybe I'll try that.
Let's see if I can. I'll find out my phone.
My cats pretty much will eat anything, but you might see it on Coral. Coral, I switched their dry food because the Nulo dry food is what I've always used. Not always, but I've used always with them. And it's really expensive. It's like $40-something. So I tried a cheaper brand that I use with my cats that's good quality. Did something just happen to the computer?
Yes.
Will you move the mouse and see if it comes back?
It's still going.
Oh. The monitor might have just. Okay.
Do you want me to stop the
No, it's still
screensaver?
running. No, it's okay. I
Okay.
just that never happens. I don't think. So I was feeding them the Nulo, and I thought I would try switching them over to what I use for my cats in hopes of saving some money because that one's only like $25. And literally, I switched them one day, and then the next day I left these two for like 3 hours. I came back, and Coral was missing a chunk of fur on her neck. And I thought, oh no, did she get hurt? Did Nala bite her? Whatever. There was no puncture marks. There was no blood. Just a spot of fur, like she just ripped her fur out. And I knew it wasn't ringworm. And it literally happened within like a 3 hour period. And the only thing that I had changed was the dry food. So I feel like she might have had an allergic reaction to the other food. And I switched them back to the Nulo, and now her fur is starting to grow back slowly. But boy, I'm like, literally, it's like the size of a freaking quarter on her neck. All of a sudden, the fur was gone. So I think it was like a hot spot. Hi, Queenie.
She doesn't look like she's bothered by it either.
No, she's fine. And I mean, I was doing warm compresses and making sure it was clean and wasn't getting infected or anything, but it wasn't like open. It was just like she literally just ran the fur out.
It's like someone.
And I think it was Kirby who said that Amaretto has had that happen, an allergic reaction. So I thought that maybe that would, before taking her to the vet or anything, I thought, well, let's switch back to the Nulo and see what happens. And so far, I think it was that. Yeah, I was just like, what is going on? Right on her neck. Huh, baby? You're cute. And she didn't seem to care. She was like, what?
So the one I have is called Blue Buffalo Healthy Gourmet Meaty Morsels Chicken Entree Cat Food. I bought it for $25 for 24 case. But those were the 5.5.
That's good.
Normally it was, look at how much I saved.
Wow.
It was on sale, I guess. So let's see if I can find the.
You bought it on Chewy, right?
I bought it on Chewy. Let's see if I can see the ingredients. Because we had to go with. No. It does get 4.5 stars though. I can't find the ingredients on here. I wonder if the ingredients is over here.
What are you doing? Hi again, Queenie. Just in case they didn't say it loud enough before.
I dumped that out and vacuumed inside.
Oh, awesome. Are all your toys in there?
Oh, that's an Amazon choice too. It's the same price.
It's the same price? That's good.
I almost threw my phone in.
The violence. Meaty morsels. Alright, maybe I'll try it with my kitties.
So, alright, where's the ingredients? Chicken, this is the ingredients. Chicken, chicken broth, water, chicken liver, dried egg product, and then it goes to potato starch. And then all the other crap that goes along with it.
That's not bad. As long as the top ingredients are good, I'm okay with it.
But then it has, all the vitamins, and it does have brown rice, flaxseed, potassium chloride, sweet potato, cranberries, something really, I don't know. Crude protein is 9%. crude fat is 4%. Crude fiber is 1.5%.
All right, so I should try that.
So it says, what was that?
She was smacking her.
Aw.
I think she wants the toy, and I think Coral's bothering her. Hey, stop! Here, Auntie Denise will play with you.
Oh, yeah. Well, she stole it from me before.
Yeah, I turned the cam off for a while. After my dad passed away, I had a lot of stuff I had to take care of, and I needed to get the apartment ready for a tenant, and then the tenant moved in, and I've had to deal with a lot of stuff with, because, you know, you move the tenant in, and all of a sudden everything starts breaking, or stuff doesn't get finished, and Feral Kitty had some health issues, and it's tax time, so I've been trying to work and make enough money to pay for all the vet bills. You know.
We delivered, I delivered the
Yes, Denise and her husband George did a fundraising golf thing with their friends and raised $670 to help pay for their supplies. So that will help pay for the expensive Nulo that I need to get them every month, and for the inhaler that I'm gonna get for Nala, and some kitty litter. So I'm very excited. That will cover their expenses for a bit, for sure.
Yeah, this is something that George's baseball team puts together every year. They have a little fundraiser called Paws and Claws. They have a little can. I should bring the can in.
The can is cute.
The can is cute. It used to have like pieces on top, but they kind of fell off. And they force their buddies to put money in, basically. So any money you win at this little golf tournament, they're kind of like shamed into putting it into the can. George goes, I'll put all my winnings in. He opens his wallet, and then he goes, yep, there's all my winnings, and just put it back because he won nothing. But then he goes and puts $100 bill in.
Of course he did, yeah.
I'll go get the can. It's really... Oh. I swear, I am so tired, I can't even stand it. Watch out, baby. I'll be right back.
Yeah, so I'm really grateful. I think it came at the perfect time because, like I said, I've been trying to, with the cam not running, there's less donations. I barely get anything from YouTube, but it's enough to at least get like a case of cat food. And so this is definitely really helpful. And I'm gonna be, oh, they ran to see where Denise was. Instead of running away from you, they ran to you.
Really? Come on. Come on. Kitties.
So it'll help cover their expenses, and I'm going over to Kitten Rescue this week, so I'll see if they need anything, and if I can contribute to them, I'll contribute some of it to them.
So this is the can.
Hi, Joanne. Oh, I'm sorry about that, Tina. I know it's hard. Yeah, so there's pictures of I don't think you can see it really. There's pictures of animals on the can.
I think they just like put all different kinds of animals on there. There's a couple of cats on that side.
What are you doing now, baby?
I don't know what mine. Where's the pot? Oh, there it is.
And I wanted, I'm taking this time off from running the cam constantly because I'm trying, besides trying to get through tax time, I need to figure out what I'm going to do. If I can't get the two of them adopted, and as you can see from the video I posted today, they're even more bonded now. So separating them just would, in my eyes, be the wrong thing to do. So I need to figure out if I can even keep fostering, because I can't have 6 cats and keep fostering. So I'm trying to figure out if I should try to build a foster room in my back patio. If it's worth, doing a fundraiser for that. And if I do that, my fear is that if I build something, if the city sees it, if I do it permitted, it could raise our property taxes. There's lots of considerations. So it's not as simple as just making an enclosed patio. If I built like an actual foster room, it could cause problems. So I'm trying to figure out all of that stuff, and it's been really hard to do with my brain. Just hasn't been capable of figuring out what the right next move to do is. I'm kind of honestly in shock that these two haven't been adopted. I honestly thought that just like with all the previous adoptions, that sometimes they take longer than others, but it just doesn't seem to be happening, and I just don't think that risking taking Nala to adoption events is worth it. There isn't a ton of we don't get tons and tons of adoptions from the adoption events, but I've paid hundreds and hundreds of dollars for advertising. I've kept the live stream going for a really long time. I've told everybody I know. I've sent private emails to people I know. I'm gonna talk to Kitten Rescue and see if they can help. But they've been here so long now that it's upsetting to even think about at this point. So I'm kind of stuck. I don't know what to do.
As we said before, a vest would go with the cats, the tuna can, and a cat tree. Anything you guys want. We got 2 stuffed animals over there.
No, Denise has plenty of her own cats. She can't take them.
I am actually looking for a 5th. At some point, I want a 5th. But probably, because these 2 are bonded, I don't think we can have 6. We've had 5. Can you believe it? Yuki and Zazie are like 9 years old. Claire, work gets in the way of everything.
Photos of cats on the can. There are cats that are trained to use the toilet. None of mine.
They've been chewing on that. We're gonna have
There
to
must
redo
be a
it.
toy behind it. Is there something under there, baby?
Yes, there was.
Oh, one of her favorites.
That was so cute. She's chasing it up and down the bathroom floor. Oh, that was the one that was off
The toy, yeah.
the bird.
No, it's from that other one. It's that like bristly one.
The rat.
No, it's like it looks like a little
Bumblebee.
yeah.
We have 30 people watching. Yay!
So yeah, if you know anyone in the Los Angeles area, I mean, she's so easy. All you have to do is give her the inhaler once or twice a day and feed her. That's it.
And anybody that has asthma can understand. There's a lot of people with asthma.
a porta cabin. Now,
What's a porta cabin?
I think she means like the prefab cabins that you can buy and put in the backyard. The problem is I'm built into a hillside, and getting anything into my backyard, we would need a giant crane.
And Sherry has a porch.
And I have a porch that has a cement slab. It could be turned into a room, but it would mean getting electricity to it. And like I said, property taxes in Los Angeles are really high. We have been very lucky because we haven't done any new construction and we haven't refinanced or anything. So we haven't, knock on wood, had our taxes.
It only goes up 2% each
year. But if you do anything to your property, especially if it needs to be permitted, they can reevaluate your property taxes based on what values are now. When we bought this property, it was worth about 1/10 of what it's worth now. It is like worth 8 or 9 times what we bought it for. And so our property taxes would skyrocket. And unfortunately with the city, you have you don't really have any way of battling them if they decide to do that.
The only way to, and this is what happened in 2008, the only way to redo your property taxes is to get your property reassessed at the time of what do you call it? A crash, a market crash, which God knows we went through an adjustment.
So if we have a market crash, I can build it, and then we'll go for it.
But you just can't retire.
Well, the prefabs, I need to have power and I need to have water. I can't have the kittens without power and water close by wherever they are. And I need to be able to have heating. So
Heating and air conditioning too.
So the primary thing I thought about doing was turning that back porch into a catio and bringing these two out into my small main house with my cats, but that would give them more space to hang out, and then I wouldn't have them in these 2 rooms anymore. Instead of trying to turn the patio into a foster room, keeping this the foster room, but expanding the space, the general space for my cats, and adding them into the mix.
Because Rob seems to like the girls.
Yeah, Rob likes the girls. Fiona's the a-hole who doesn't like other cats most of the time. She likes to be near them and mess with them, but then she likes to go after them. I think I could probably slowly introduce and adjust the cats to each other. But I've been avoiding that because I also didn't want to get used to them being in the mix with me because I really want them to be adopted. But the idea of not fostering anymore is devastating to me. But I can't have 100 cats here. I can't. The apartment is too small and I can't afford it. I mean, that's part of my fear, guys, ultimately, is that I can't afford 6 cats. I need to get Faye's teeth cleaned and it's going to cost me $1,300. I can't afford that. So that's the frustrating part for me, is that I love these 2, but I can't afford to keep their teeth clean. And that's that's the problem, is you try to foster and you try to help, and if I can't find homes, I can't, of course I'd love to keep all the cats, even though I really don't want to scoop that much poop out of litter boxes. But I can't afford to take care of them properly. Faye's gums are she has teeth like Rob, and I've had her teeth cleaned, but it's been a couple of years now, and I need to get teeth removed like I did with Rob. So I know at a minimum it's going to cost me $1,000. What can I do? I try to stay positive about it all. But the reality is the reality. I can't afford to take care of my own cats. So adding 2 more into the mix, you know, it's like I don't, it's when these 2 need something because they're fosters, I have no problem asking the community for help. But once I've adopted my cats, they're my responsibility. And if I keep these 2, they become then my responsibility, and I can't do it. I can't afford it. If it weren't for your help, I wouldn't be able to afford to feed them.
Bottom line, they need their own home.
And trust me, it's gonna break my heart to let go of them. I sleep with them every night. I love these girls. But I've gotta be responsible. Nala had pneumonia as a kitten, which meant that her body got weakened. She has the asthma inhaler. I know she's probably gonna have teeth issues at some point. Most cats that have, you know, health issues at a young age, it starts showing in their dentals earlier than healthier cats. Or then sometimes you have cats like Faye and Rob, they were so malnourished when I got them that I think that's a huge reason why their teeth are so bad. And the dentals are what kill me. I mean, it's ridiculous how much money I spent on Rob's mouth.
Rob is a really special case, though.
Yeah, but Faye has exactly the same problem. And it's just gotten worse. And feral kitty is my responsibility medically. So when I take him to the vet tomorrow, I'm paying hundreds and hundreds of dollars to get all of this stuff done.
And he's an asshole for peeing on someone's bed.
And I'm hoping that, yeah, I mean, like if he ruins that guy's $2,000 bed, what am I gonna do? So that's why it's like, as much as we need people to adopt.
Mm-hmm. Have other fosters had the same issue?
Yeah, I think a lot
In
of
LA.
fosters have. I just think that, you know, they have different limits than I do. And you see it happen a lot where you see fosters take on more than they can handle. And they feed the cats crappy food, and they can't afford to pay the medical bills. And so the cats, you know, they convince themselves that it's better, at least they have a home with love, even though their teeth are like rotting away and they can't afford to go to the vet, you know? And I don't want to be that person. I don't want to be the foster who takes in more than she can handle, and then the cats pay the price with their health, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, it's so rewarding being a foster. I wish I made tons of money. I wish that, you know, I've had a lot of health issues the last couple of years. I'm paying a doctor right now that doesn't take insurance. If I didn't have that, I might be able to afford a little bit more. But unfortunately, in order to get the care and medical assistance that I need, I can't go through my insurance. Welcome to the United States. It's just, you know, life is in session. And I just am trying to do the best I can for the cats. And thankfully, thanks to Denise and George, at least these guys are going to be taken care of for the next couple of months, for sure.
And all the guys. If you go to my Facebook, you can go, I don't forget what weekend it was. If you go back, it should be a public post and see the guys and who contributed to the fund. It was a fun day. But it, you know, it's good because you have to pay it forward. These guys can afford it. Well, a couple of them are retired, so I wouldn't say they can all afford it.
Cora, what are you doing?
Oh, you're welcome.
Well, and there's a lot of you that have helped me nonstop, and I'm so grateful. I mean, you know, it's like I couldn't be continue fostering these two if I didn't get the help that I get from you guys. And I know it, and it always shows up exactly when I need it, you know? Like it always has. You guys have always taken care of me and I appreciate it. But I have to have certain like boundaries, and I can't accept help with my cats, you know, my own cats. I have to be responsible about that stuff. And so, you know, when I started fostering with the cam and people wanted to help, I had to set kind of definite boundaries for myself so that I knew that I wasn't taking advantage of anybody. And I really try to keep things separate and make sure that anything that people donate go to them. And unless like specifically people send me stuff that they're like, you know, this is for Rob or whatever, I'm really careful about that. Because I appreciate that everybody wants to help me with my fostering.
Just don't send tchotchkes.
Don't send tchotchkes. No tchotchkes, please. It's not about, well, raising funds. The problem is that I'm struggling to support my own cats. I don't want to do fundraising for my own cats. I want to be able to pay for my own cats. For these guys, you know, I've had help from the community. But if they end up becoming mine, I don't feel comfortable taking help from the cam community for cats that I then adopt. So that's the thing, is if I'm going to continue fostering, that means I need to bring these two into my general, you know, cat world and make them mine. And if I do that, I can't afford them. I mean, I could say that they're just like forever fosters, but I would prefer that just everybody does everything in their power to help me try to find a home for them.
Right. Share the posts. Talk to your friends.
We've done it before. We can raise the money to fly them somewhere as long as it's somebody that we know and we trust, and, you know, we can do, like, we can make arrangements. But the problem is with Nala, because of her condition, I'm really cautious about wanting to take her out of state, because if there's ever a problem, I want to be able to get to her if the adopter needs help. So I would prefer to have them like local so that I can help. So it's all very hard and frustrating, and I don't want you guys to think that I'm not grateful. I know everybody shares posts and I know everybody's helped me, and I'm like, I'm not upset with anybody. I'm just upset with like the situation, and I just don't understand it. I don't understand how they weren't adopted. Because they're awesome.
I was going to go, I got a new camera,
Mm-hmm.
so I was going to see if I can get, I don't know how it works yet. I didn't buy it. It was our 35-year gift. I had all these gifts to choose from for working 35 years for the company. And so the only thing that looked good to me was this little tiny camera. So I'm going to try to take a couple of pictures of it.
Okay. Yeah, good pictures would be good for their profiles.
Yeah, I'm a novice right now. I'm looking at I know how to turn it on right now.
Nala, come here. So that's that, guys. Sorry if I've depressed you all. But I did think it was only fair to update you on where I've been at and where my thinking has been. Because I know we had discussed before turning the back patio into a foster room, but I didn't realize that that could affect the property taxes. So after talking to a couple people and in dealing with the mortgage when my dad passed away and everything, I realized that that was a possibility of having the property taxes reassessed, and that would be scary. Very, very scary. Yeah, I mean, the thing is with Nala, I found an online pharmacy where I can get her inhalers from, where I've gotten her inhalers from, that are much cheaper than buying them locally. Like all of this stuff, I can pass on all of this information to whoever adopts them. But my biggest concern is that if she got sick again, I would want to be able to step in, and I can't do that as easily if she's not local. So, if you're in other chats, if you know other cam people, anybody, just keep putting the word out there. Well, I've done the adoption events for the last 7 years, and I've only gotten one adoption at an adoption event, and it was from somebody who saw them online and came to meet them. It was never from just like somebody walking into the adoption event. And one of the problems that Kitten Rescue has had is getting fosters to come to the adoption events, because I think most of the fosters have had similar experiences where, we go to these pet stores and we set up everything and we sit there for hours, and then you barely get any people. And it's very stressful on the cats. And it's stressful lugging them over there and getting everything set up. But usually I'm willing to do it, but with Nala and her health condition, I'm super cautious. Like, part of my concern about putting them in with my cats too is that I leave my front door open a lot with my screen door closed, and I have to see if she can handle that much dust, because I know there's more dust that comes in. I keep this room and that room windows closed, air cleaner on, humidifier when it's like the quality needs more moisture. Oh, that's good.
It needs to be zoomed in, but
I really kind of try to keep her environment set, and it's worked, I think. And I'm willing to do that if I have to let them out into the house. But I just think it would be better for the two of them to have their own home and their own family.
can't hurt. That's stupid.
It's that neck thing. I know.
I wonder if we can
We can Photoshop it.
Photoshop it in.
Oh, Fei.
She came out.
What's the camera? Oh, it's a Canon.
It's a cute little.
Yeah.
Better than stick. A poke in the air with a sharp stick. That's what they say.
I wouldn't even know how to get local TV. They usually work with rescues, and rescues can bring their cats on, but they don't work with individual fosters. I've tried emailing local news people, never gotten responses. I've tried emailing, I've emailed anybody I thought could help, and no responses. LA is a really hard place to find adopters. And I know people do it, but like I said, I know fosters who've had cats for years, and they just have animals all over their houses, and a lot of them get burnt out, or the cats aren't being cared for properly. Or they make a lot of money and they can afford to take care of 100 cats. That'll work. A blurry close up of her eyeball.
How about this?
That's her cute pink nose. She's so cute.
Her eyeball, her nose, and how cute she is.
She's adorable.
That is cute.
Oh, that is cute. I took a picture of her that I'm going to post tomorrow morning. I thought it would be appropriate for a Monday, but this morning she's been sleeping face down into the pillow. So I took that picture of her and I'll post it tomorrow. It's a new thing. She wasn't normally sleeping like that, but I guess she's enjoying sleeping that way right now. Oh, Coral. Are you so happy?
I have to get closer. Because I don't like the zoom. It like zooms it. It's not very...
You can't know what it takes.
Oh, this is good with the twinlet in the back.
Oh, yeah. We can Photoshop that out.
Good flower pot.
Look at her smiling. Are you sleepy? Or are you just happy?
Ignore me.
Look at her little face. She's so cute. She, of course, moved. They are jerks when it comes to pictures and video. Is the toilet still in the background?
No. Oh, yeah, it is. Oh, yeah.
Here,
I need a longer arm.
Coral. Why did you look down?
What's she coming after?
My phone? I don't know. What are you doing?
Can you get her, like, dancing?
I got blurry.
Oh. Did it work? There's supposedly a setting... Oh, yeah, that's great.
Yeah.
There's supposedly a setting for, let's see, what's this? For action shots.
Yeah, I still haven't mastered the Nikon. So, although I will, when Coral's neck heals up, I'll take more pictures. I mean, they have pretty good pictures on their profile. And I think I post cute pictures of them. I've tried to get more like videos and pictures of them together to show how bonded they are. But they're just jerks and they move the minute I start trying to take pictures. There should be a kitchen setting. Coral.
Playback images in group. Playback. Well, I did some kind of creative shot and that's... I think I need to read the manual. Because I've got these shots, right? Now I'm going to go look at them. Oh, maybe I do this. No. And then this way?
Yeah, that's what I have to press on mine. And
Then
then,
how do
then
you-
you use that thing to go move. Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
It doesn't have... You need to go into the shots. So how do you go into the...
What do you mean go? You want to zoom in?
So, oh, group playback. Playback images in group individually. Which is what I want. It's kind of...
Black and white.
Oh, that's like a...
Oh, that's kind of cute. You could delete it as you go.
Yeah, I'm gonna try this in a better... Because all I did was just aim it at it. Alright, let's try it again.
Most of the time, I end up not using the camera because uploading the pictures to the computer is a pain in the butt. It's always easier on the phone, but I want to get I need to get a new iPhone this year. I'm just waiting for like the next 11. Oh, I think that's John. I think he's home.
Okay, that sucks. All right, let's try this then.
What are you doing back there? Hello. But the new iPhones have really good cameras, so I'm hoping.
Oh yeah. Well, that's why I was like toying with, do I get this or do I get a new iPhone? And this was free.
Well, I think they'll come out with a new iPhone again this year. They came out with the 11 with the super camera and everything, but I want to see what happens in the next couple of months before I sell everything I own for a new phone. I love reading manuals. It makes me feel smart.
It doesn't help me.
Really?
Yeah, I actually have to read them, and I don't. I just kind of peruse them.
No, I taught myself a lot through manuals. I taught myself how to use accounting software with manuals. And some human help.
I thought there was a way to actually pick different, auto zoom. Okay. All right, I'm sucking at this.
Maybe there's a YouTube video you could watch.
Oh, there's a manual.
But maybe it'll be easier for you to learn from YouTube.
That's a good point. Then I'll get bored and
Look
turn.
at her smiling face. She's so cute with her little bald spot. But can you see around how the white fur started to grow in?
I saw what you did.
Are you playing again? No, you're so cute.
I'm gonna have a lot of pictures of her just looking away. Oh, that may be. Let's see that one. I probably cut her ears off. Oh, I did.
Oh, she's so cute.
The toilet's in the background again.
That toilet has been the center of so many pictures and video.
This one's perfect. She's totally looking away and your hand's over here.
Mom, look at the toilet!
Just so you guys are in
Thank you, Joanne. Bye. La, 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 la.
No. So you can see what we're seeing. Just not very good. Oh, that one's good.
Yeah.
Kind of. These are ridiculous.
My little smiling face. Look at that. It's that stupid red light.
Yeah, they look at it and they go, oh, I don't like that red light. Ooh. Hey, look this way. Hey. You, miss. Here you go.
She's like, what?
you could take her home.
Oh, that's cute. That's good.
Okay.
That one was good.
There was a reason why I was over there. I'm like,
And it's
ooh.
the good side of her neck.
Yeah, that's a great picture.
Denise just got a picture with Coral in the home letters, so
I
we'll
don't know if
post
they can
that
see
one.
it. I'll do the Dropbox.
Okay.
Since I made all that space. Because I
No.
have to go home and take it off the SD card. This supposedly has Wi-Fi too, but
Oh, that's helpful.
I haven't connected it yet. She heard my stomach make noise.
No, I think it's the pipes.
Mm.
The pipes are making
Oh,
noise.
really? I thought it was my stomach.
Look at her face. I do love her face. Nana.
Look, it's brand new.
She's like, I'm over it. You're so hard to impress. Oh, boy,
That's junk.
what are you doing? We should probably do your inhaler before we start doing major jumps.
Yeah, she hasn't had any issues tonight.
She coughed last night in the middle of the night. Whenever I hear it in the middle of the night, I'm like, oh no. Well, please just be a regular cough.
They are noisy. Oh, it has HDMI.
Oh,
USB and it has two of them.
and yes, my toilet is still doing that, so I need to fix my toilet too.
That may be good.
Well, you know, it's like usually people are like, oh, but they're so cute, I don't understand. And then they're like, well, because when you have a cat that has asthma and she needs the inhaler every day, it makes it very difficult to just leave your cats and go out of town. And that's the biggest issue that I think anybody who has had slight interest in them has had, is that, you know, one of the benefits of having a cat or cats is that you can, like, it's easy to just put some food out for them and leave them, or hire somebody to come and put food out. But hiring somebody, a cat sitter, to give her the inhaler isn't quite so easy, which is what I've been battling, because I really need to go see my mom, and I can easily have somebody come bring food for the cats, but having somebody catch her and give her inhaler is something different. And it's easy for me because I come into the room and she rolls around in the bed and she's like, hello. But if it's a stranger, she's going to run and she's going to hide.
Okay.
So in order for me to go out of town, they have to go live with Auntie Denise for a week.
And then I basically make everything change for my house just for them.
Hi, Lori.
That's good quality for a movie.
Oh, it is.
It's HD.
I wonder if it uploads that well.
It'll be interesting.
What are you doing?
Right when she knows when I'm going to take video of her. You can really see how sleek she is in this video. The color, her coat looks really good.
She's a pretty girl, right? You know. Oh.
What have I missed?
Nothing.
Anybody want to hear about me drowning?
Denise almost drowned.
And then I got hit in the face with a wobble. I'm trying, Corey, but I need expertise on this. Supposedly there's a way to take an action shot, but I need more training. Toilet ghost. Oh. It's a toilet ghost.
It's not. My toilet decides to make that flush noise periodically.
Oh.
Something needs to be replaced or tightened.
So it just leaks a little bit?
Yeah. It happens a lot because our water is so hard here.
Yeah, the gaskets don't work. When the water's hard, the gaskets decay quicker.
Hi, October. What are you doing? So Denise went to Miami to compete.
You want me to tell the story? Well, no one was saying they wanted to hear, so I was like, all right.
You should tell them anyways.
Oh, I should talk anyway. So I went to Miami to compete at the Wadapalooza CrossFit competition. And they had age categories and elite, men's, women, and team elites. They had age category. They had what they call the gauntlet. They had like 1,500 athletes there.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it was crazy. But I was in the 60 plus category, 60 years old or better, older. I'm 61. And I competed at the CrossFit competition, and it was in Miami at the Bayside Park, and it was kind of fun. But one of the workouts, we had to get in the water and swim 300 meters. You would think that's not very far, but when you don't swim, it's forever. So it was super, super choppy. I did a workout, or part of a workout beforehand, which is 35-pound D-ball. It's a big rubber ball. You hold it like this, and you squat 45 times, and then you throw it over your shoulder 15 times. Then you're supposed to jump into the water and swim. But as soon as I jumped into the water, I pretty much was in trouble because I couldn't breathe.
She was already out of breath from all the exercise.
From all the D-ball squats. And then I didn't take the time to, catch my breath and think about what I was doing. And I started having an asthma attack, and I was trying to swim on my back, and that didn't work because it had rained and the wind came up, and so the bay was extremely choppy. This was down at Biscayne Bay, and the water kept on sort of like crashing over my face even when I was on my back. And so I got almost to the first buoy, and I realized I just couldn't take a breath. And I probably had a panic attack. We're not sure which caused which, but I was out of breath, I had an asthma attack and a panic attack. So I got pulled from the water, and I got to go visit the fireboat in my bathing suit and get a breathing treatment. So that was fun. So
Kirby!
Hi, Kirby!
Kirby!
It's meta.
So she almost drowned, and then she got hit in the face with a 10-pound ball.
I showed people that art text. It's like, I said, it's only 10 pounds. You're like, a bowling ball's 10 pounds. I'm like, well, yeah, but
The one I use is like 7 to 10 pounds.
A little softer though. It has a little bit of give to it.
Still, but you know, like you said, it didn't just drop on your face. The guy pushed it, and so there was force behind 10 pounds.
So what happened was we were supposed to do wall balls, which is basically you squat and throw a 10-pound ball up to a target, and our target's 9 feet. Well, I'm used to a heavy ball, and so I threw it up too high. It hit the top of the target, so he called a no rep. So that kind of rattled me. So I went to throw the next one up even higher. I threw it up, hit the side of it, went toward my judge. My judge was like 6'4", tall dude. And he went like this because it was going toward him. He goes, ah, pushes it. And I went to go get the ball. And it went from his hands into my face. Hit my glasses, spread my nose. What do you call those things? These nose things on glasses.
I don't know. What do you
So
call those things?
Those nose things spread
the
apart.
nose guards?
Sure, I'll go with that. So
Like
those,
Marshawn Brady bunch, yes.
except it wasn't a football. But so then I'm just standing there with my glasses like halfway off, going, "What just happened? Why me?
Why me?
Why me?" And so then, because the day before I'd almost drowned, I'm like, "What just happened?" So then he went and got my ball and gave it to me, and all that. The girl next to me beat me by 10 seconds. I probably could have beaten her. So that kind of...
But let's just look at the fact that after all that, she kept going. If I got hit in the face with a 10-pound, even if it was like softer than a bowling ball, I would be like, all right, done. I'm done.
I'm going home.
I'm going home. I need some vegan mac and cheese and then my cat.
Nose pads. Okay. I'll take that. Pinchers.
Because they pinch your nose.
That reminds me of the Steve Martin movie where he invented
the jerk. And then
jerk.
he gets sued for it. Because people were going cross-eyed. I love that movie.
He hates these kids. There's so many great lines from the jerk.
All I need is my thermos. Yeah, people that actually feel pain are. I know Denise feels pain.
Oh, you should have seen me. Honestly, all of my videos are on my Facebook page. So you can go, and they're public. So you can go to my Facebook page, which is Facebook/girl golfer, I think. Girl golfer.
Did you almost drown before or after getting hit in the face?
Before.
So yeah, she almost drowned and then she got hit in the face and she still kept going.
But they were 2 different days. I almost drowned
It doesn't matter.
Saturday afternoon. I got hit in the face.
If I almost drowned a week ago and then got hit in the face today with the 10-pound ball, I would be like, done.
The worst case is just sitting there next to like 5 firemen, and they're all like grabbing me, and I'm like, I'm in my bathing suit, and I'm like, I don't want to be in my bathing suit on the fire.
Whereas I would be like, take me.
Oh my god.
Hana. Yeah, sure, guys. That's why we don't exercise.
So then, I was supposed to there was an in-house comp yesterday at our gym. They had like a little pair competition. And so I said, well, I'm not sure how I'm going to feel. This was last weekend I went to Wadapalooza. So I said, I'm just going to sign up and do jumping. Well, on Friday, I found out one of the girls had been in a car accident and couldn't compete. So I took her spot. And luckily, it was just fitness. It was a lower level. And well, we upped our weights. But we came in second place. Nice slide. I was like the oldest one competing.
Really? Mm-hmm. Some of those ladies look much older than you.
Yeah, but I'm not. But I'm the oldest. And this is the best thing about Wadapalooza. I don't know if Claire's still here.
I think she's working.
Claire. But my favorite elite CrossFitter is from Australia. Her name's Tia Claire Toomey. And Claire reminds me of Tia Claire Toomey a lot. Maybe it's just the way they talk because they're Australian.
They have that Australian face. You know, they all look alike there.
Well, she actually does have similar features, where she has like freckles and kind of that fair skin.
Mm-hmm.
But turns out, and she's my idol, and she's probably 25. But she's been, for the past 3 years, the top woman athlete in the sport. And she was 2 doors down from me in the hotel room. So Friday night, I go downstairs to do something like get dinner. I forget what it was. I open my door, close it, and I look down the hall, 2 doors down, and there's this woman just kind of closing her door really quietly. So I can't really tell who it is, but then she kind of turned my way. I'm like, oh my God, oh my God. It was Tia Claire Toomey. So I like fangirled like big time. And I told her
You
that.
talked to her?
Oh yeah. I'm like, I'm fangirling right now, blah blah blah. And she asked me, she's so nice. She goes, are you here to spectate? Are you competing? I said, I'm competing. And I said, I'm in the Masters and I'm 61. She goes, what? No way. So I'm like, okay, that made my day.
Aw, Denise got to meet her young idol.
Yeah, that was amazing.
Marbles. I don't even think kids play with marbles anymore. I have marbles. And I lost them too, Kirby. Oh, that's so exciting. Denise got to meet her Australian idol.
It was. I'm hoping, because I'm competing again at another regional in Del Mar.
Was she there competing?
Yeah, she won.
Of course
She won
did.
the overall thing.
Wow.
And the funniest thing is all these people, because I saw Matt Frazier, who is 4-time, he's 4-time top man. He was getting off the elevator as we were getting on. Everybody was staying in our hotel. He's about this tall to me. And
Wow.
he is super strong, super fit, everything. And his little girl, his wife is like, it's like 5'1". But I was like, this is amazing. I got to see so many people. And if I listed them all, you guys wouldn't know.
So did she make a lot of money when she wins that stuff?
That was $50,000.
Oh my gosh.
If I had won,
Get to it, Denise.
they were giving $1,000 away to the first place Masters. Oh, there she goes.
No, she's sneezing, not coffee. She got some
I cleaned in here.
Coral has been like doing a weird like sneezing thing, not like just blowing out of her nose. She hasn't done it the last day, so maybe it was just the sniffles. I was like, do you have something stuck in your nose? Because no snot was coming out. She just kept going. And I'm like, there must be something up there.
Yuki does that all the time. She sneezes all the time.
Well, Coral never has. That's why I was like, oh God, if you get sick. I'm like, I isolate you from everything. You guys have nothing to catch from anyone. So we just need Denise to become a famous CrossFitter and become really wealthy, and we'll get her sponsors, and then she'll like help get cats adopted.
My Instagram is already public and people are starting to follow me.
Better become famous now, Denise.
If I make it to, if I ever make it to the games, then I've made it. So I won Legends, and I'm hoping to win West Coast.
You can do it.
Because that's $1,000. I gotta make it up. Oh my God, the hotel when I checked out, I was there 5 nights. $1,800.
It was in Miami though, so yeah.
It was downtown, snooty, everything. You know, all right, here's the thing about Miami. I hope I'm not hurting anybody's feelings. But there's a certain type of person that works in downtown Miami. One is they are always on their phone, constantly walking on their phone all the time. Whether it's Bluetooth, whether they have an ear thing, or they have the phone to their head. They are never not on the phone. And then the other thing is their light systems, their stoplight system and walk and for pedestrians is horrible.
Really?
So everybody jaywalks. So you could sit there and, at a light waiting for the little green guy, you know, to walk. It could be 3 minutes.
Jeez.
Yeah, and that's no exaggeration. You almost got me. And people will just walk. Jaywalk all the time. It's very expensive. And I would say when I went to their Whole Foods, and then we went to our Whole Foods over in Brea, they're not as friendly as we are here.
Really?
Yeah. Like the people, they're kind of like have a New York attitude. Like, come on. And then, what else? Their city stinks.
Ooh.
And I believe it's because of the hurricanes that come up.
Oh yeah. Well,
And
I
the
think
sewers.
there's pollution stuff going on.
Well, I like our hotel smelled like sewer gas.
Yeah.
And so what they did, and I spent $1,800 on this hotel that
This
smelled
is
like sewer
crazy.
gas, right?
Oh, you're so cute. You are so cute. Yes, you are. It's
You know she's not gonna.
You're so cute. Are you adorable? Are you adorable? Yes, you are. You're adorable. I love you. I love you. Adorable, Nana.
Ah, finally
You're
get
so
a picture of her.
adorable. Yes, you are.
Oh, that's.
Aw. Little baby. You're adorable.
But this is typical. It's
Well,
fuzz.
I have some pictures of her doing that on her pillow, but it's like takes 10 blurry to get one.
Paint me like one of your French girls.
Well, I think Miami just has a ton of, it's touristy. So,
And the other thing is, it is truly multilingual.
Yeah.
You don't hear just, wait a minute, you hear Spanish and English, but you hear everything. Because a lot of Europeans
Yeah.
and South Americans. So you'll hear Portuguese, and then you'll hear German, a lot of Scandinavians.
Really?
Yeah.
That's
There was a
interesting.
lot of white people. Like white people that are really white.
Like pale?
Pale white.
In Miami? They're gonna get cancer.
But that was an interesting thing. That was truly multilingual.
Oh, are you done with your nap?
Red Tide. What's Red Tide? Isn't that like those little crab things?
I have no idea.
Was there Red Tide? So, is Red Tide those little tiny crustaceans that come in? Or am I like totally off? Oh, algae?
Poisonous algae.
No,
I hope not.
I hope not, because I drank the entire bay when I was trying to drown. I'm surprised there's any water left in the bay, and it's horrible. It was brackish.
Oh, I can't even. Oh.
I was tasting it the next day.
Oh my god, you really should take some dewormer.
Red tide is a common name for algae blooms in which large concentrations of No, there was a really big, really hard, what do you call it? Current. There was a really strong current. So I don't think there was enough stagnant water to have any kind of algae.
Okay, that's good.
The current was so bad that I couldn't swim.
She almost drowned.
Yeah, so I guess I got that going for me. No algae.
Woohoo.
Neurotoxin, thank God. But I did have like little bumps on my stomach. Like there was something in there that irritated my skin.
Oh, that's nice. She was poisoned by the bay.
Take a dewormer. No. Maybe you need to take me to the vet.
To the vet. I'll bring home some tapeworm meds for you.
No, I need my tapeworms to eat all the food that I eat.
Right? Diet. Tapeworm diet.
What else?
Oh.
What else was funny about so then, that is the other thing. Downtown, everybody, there's birds everywhere. And I don't mean birds. I meant scooter birds.
Oh.
Those kind of birds.
The ones you can rent?
Bikes and scooters everywhere. And they're just like, drop them everywhere. So, but we didn't take any. We just walked. We should have. We went to 2 really expensive restaurants, thinking that I was with my friends, and they're like, "Oh, we're just gonna go for sushi." I'm like, "Okay, I can do that." I go there, open the menu, and when the cheapest thing was $19. That was the cheapest. The most expensive thing was like, I'm thinking it was $75. These are a la carte.
That's crazy.
And then the next night, I spent $39 on myself, but I got more food. And the piece of salmon that I ate, I swear it was this big.
Yay, yay. Cool.
Don't forget my cone.
I almost coned her to make sure she wasn't picking at it, but she's been leaving it alone.
No, well, you were looking at me before when I was doing that. Sometimes I don't know if it's focusing. Nope. Was not. So I have probably 75% of my pictures of Nala are fuzzy.
None.
Yeah, these suck. I mean, that would have been really cute. Look at that face.
Aww.
But it's fuzzy. Fuzzy, fuzzy, fuzzy.
Vera says, I think Denise should make a video for Miami tourism.
Oh, I had a whole list that I texted because I got there a day before everybody else. And I was scoping everything out. And like, first of all, our hotel smells like sewer. And then we realized because inside the hotel lobby they had a fountain, so they were trying to mask so it was like double sewer. They were trying to mask the sewer smell with essential oils inside the water.
Ew.
So it was like Cindy would go down and she'd like, "This is bad." She goes, "It's even worse." And you walk outside the hotel and you could smell the sewer gas.
That's crazy.
But I'm pretty sure it's from the when they have hurricanes, they're tied. They're tied. Surge. Their surge. Their storm surge gets really high, and I'm sure it floods pretty much everything.
Okay, you guys, I think we're gonna end
Yep.
chat.
Yay! We're gonna end it with sewer smell.
Did I scare you? Alright, let's put this back up.
Okay, I'll do that.
Alright, guys.
Thank you for coming by, visiting with us. I have an hour and 20 minutes to get into bed.
I'll do another chat soon. Keep you updated. Have a lovely evening.
You know, I'm just gonna put this on. I don't care.